Hey guys, welcome to Module 6. Damn, we're getting so far ahead right now. Module 6. Like I said to you on the phone, if I called you on the phone, obviously before you started this program, I said week 6 is my favorite week to teach. Why? Because we're going to get real right now. I'm going to show you everything that I truly believe in with all my studies, with all my amazing mentors, what they have taught me on how to manifest your dreams. What we've done up to this point is we've went over so many different things. We've went over obviously how to have a bulletproof mindset. We've went over vision, so you're super clear with your vision. What we've also went over is taking out and how to take out limiting beliefs, because the limiting beliefs are the only things that hold you back from getting what you want. And we've already realized that. So I hope you went through that, obviously those programs, those recordings over and over again, so you got an amazing amount of value from them. And then straight after that, what did we do? We took you through a morning ritual, and we set up a new morning ritual for yourself. Got really super clear on what you wanted to start your day as and how you want to start your day moving forward. Once we overcame that, we talked about relationships, the deepness of that. You know, whether you're in a relationship, now you have an understanding of how you can stimulate that passion. If you're not in a relationship, how you can obviously attract that dream partner. So we went over some amazing things up to now, and we're not even getting started because this is the secret, my friends. Everything that I've went over is the basics around it, but we're going to go really deep and understand what energy is, you know, how the two different worlds, the metaphysical world and the physical world, and how long it usually takes to manifest things, because this completely transformed everything for me. You know, when I didn't have what I specifically have right now in my life, I always used to think one day it's going to happen. Well, one day it's not going to happen. But if I plant the seeds right now and I start living like the person that's deserving of all those things, in the material world they will manifest. Whether it's a car, whether it's a partner, whether it's more money, whether it's anything. And I'm going to show you the exact strategies that if you live by on a daily basis, you will manifest anything that you want. Anything. And we're going to go into detail. We're going to go into what Einstein says, a little bit of stuff about Einstein, what he was saying about quantum physics. But this is going to blow your mind. So I just want you to have an open mind, because if you're skeptical before you go in here, I get that, because people are like, well, it's law of attraction. I don't know if it works. It hasn't really attracted much into my life. But what I want you to do is I want you to open up your mind. Because if you open up your mind during this session, I can promise you your whole life and the way you see the world will completely change. I've seen people go through this program, they're 2 weeks in and they're starting to smile more. They're starting to realize people around them are starting to change. Have you realized that? Have you realized when you're actually not happy, people around you aren't that happy either? But when you change the internal world, you start changing the way you see the world, what tends to happen in the outside world? The complete outside world starts to change. People say, why are you smiling so much? Why are you smiling so much? What's going on in your life? But all of a sudden, because you're smiling, it allows other people to smile as well. So you attract different people into your life. Like I said, you don't attract what you want. So if you want something, it ain't mean you're going to get it. You only attract what you are. And I'm going to show you the foundation of if this is what you want, let's just say it's up here. If you're living like this, it's never going to happen. But if you start living like this person right now in the physical world, metaphysically feel like you're there, all of a sudden you'll start attracting this same thing, because now you're deserving of it. Everything people say to me all the time, why aren't I increasing my income? You know, why aren't I, finding this partner in my dreams? And I say, you're not living like the person that's deserving of that. That's where I want to start with this. This is where it all starts for me. And I always went over, I probably said it to you on the phone, living like it's already happened is the foundation of this. Because you have the choice, you have the perception, you have the mindset to do that. Like, let's just try it right now. If I got you to close your eyes, I want you to close your eyes. And as you close your eyes, I want you to literally feel like you were that millionaire. That millionaire. You had that dream life. What would it feel like to have everything that you've ever wanted? And I want you to capture that feeling. Capture the feeling. How do you breathe? How do you walk? With your eyes closed, how do you breathe right now? How do you walk? How do you talk? How do you communicate with people? If you knew inside your income in your bank account was up, how would you communicate with people? Literally feel it right now. Literally feel it. Awesome. I want you to feel like, what have we changed? That took 10 seconds. We've changed the perception in your head, which changes your self-image. The way you change your self-image is changing the things inside your mind. And all of a sudden when you change this, the outside world follows that. We're going to go into more detail in a second, but that is the secret to this. It's the complete secret. I remember one person once said to me, I'm going to show you how to live in abundance. And I'm like, what do you specifically mean? And he said to me, he said, abundance has nothing to do with money. And I'm like, what do you mean? And I'm like, I'll show you. He said, I want you to imagine now that all of a sudden, I'm going to give you $5 million. And I'm like, okay, so let's just take this on. I'll take it to you. I'm going to give you $5 million in 6 months' time. In 6 months' time, I've got my lawyer. He's going to send you $5 million. It's already signed, and you know it's already signed. Literally, get in the emotion of it. I want you to play with me right now. Get in the emotion of knowing that in 6 months' time, you're going to have $5 million without any hassles. It's going to be dropped into your bank account. It's already been signed. The lawyer's already rang you and said it's going to be dropped. Here are the documents, and you know for a fact that $5 million is going to be there. Literally feel it. What would it feel like? Literally close your eyes, feel what that would feel like. Just have the excitement of it. Okay. And open your eyes. What changed? How certain are you right now living like that person? You're completely certain, aren't you? You could wake up every day literally knowing, not hoping your dreams are going to come true, not believing your dreams are going to come true, but knowing. If you knew without a shadow of a doubt in 6 months' time you were going to have $5 million, how would you operate right now? That's what I want you to get aligned with. Because that's the starting point of manifestation. It's living like. You know, people don't teach you this because all of a sudden you set these big goals, and we could have set those visions. We could have set those massive visions. But the key secret that most people don't live by is they set goals, which is good. But they never live like that person. The person that's deserving of that. When they start living like that, all different things start attracting into your life. I want you to realize that life is nothing but a mirror. That's all it is. It's just a mirror of your consistent thoughts, your consistent focuses. It's the consistency of the pictures that you get in your head. And if you start getting amazing pictures, like in literally 6 months' time, there's $5 million going to be dropped in my account, how would I live like now? Like, think about it. I told you on one of the first videos, once we get clear, it doesn't matter because now is all the time we have. I want you to live like that deserving person. I want you to live like the person that will make that money. How does he think or she think? How does she think or he feel? I was talking to a client the other day. He's a multi-millionaire. And the biggest thing that I told him was, he was saying to me, the crazy thing about it is sometimes he gets into this eating pattern because he knows money's coming in, but he gets into this eating pattern. And I said, what would happen if every single time you're about to do something that wasn't the best for you, you said, would the millionaire me do that? Would the best me do that? Start saying that to yourself every single time you're getting into a negative pattern. You know, if your friends are saying, hey, let's come out for a drink. Instead of saying that, why don't you say, would the best me go out there? Or would the best me go out there still, have fun, but be sober and realize I've already got everything inside of me? What would the difference be in your life if you started living like that? Just have a think right now. What would life be like 6 months from now if you started living by that? If you started living by the best you, not the worst version of you. Because people, like I said before, set big goals, but they miss the one key piece. Saying, one day I'm going to get those goals. No, I want you to feel like you have those goals now. Live like that person has those goals now. If you want that specific car, what would it feel like? I want you to literally go into your car and literally drive it like the smile on your face, like you're in that car. Because think about it, we can't see it from the outside. If we're looking from the outside, we know, oh, Jack, it's fake. When I get in the car, I can feel what it would feel like to have and be in that car. I can celebrate in that car. It's living like that person. And once we start living like that person, I can promise you, your whole world will start to change. The outside world will start changing. So I'm going to go into the next video. What we're going to be going over is the physical world versus the metaphysical world, which is just going to blow your mind. And I'm going to take you through the 4 levels of consciousness. The 4 levels of consciousness. So how to live your life in a flowing state. How to live your life in a flowing state. And then the last video of this module is all going to do is how to live your life where it flows through you. So you're not trying to speed and swim up the current, but you're allowing life to flow with you. This completely changed my life. So many entrepreneurs need this. You know, so many entrepreneurs are out there trying to work harder, hustle harder. But all of a sudden they'll get on the phone trying to make 50 sales calls. I'm like, why isn't it working? What's the secret, right? I need to work harder. So they work harder, harder, harder. Instead, I'm living like it's already happened. I'm setting the intention. I'm tuning in trusting my intuition and saying, do you know what? I don't need to work that hard. I'm still going to work hard because the law of attraction, what are the last 6 letters of attraction? Action. So I'm still taking action, but my intention's super clear. And all of a sudden I go out, I go get a coffee, I go get drink water, I go somewhere, and all of a sudden I bump into someone and that person becomes a customer. Has that ever happened to you? Has magic ever happened to you? Maybe you met your dream partner. Because think about where I met my dream partner. I remember when I was about to go on a date with another woman, obviously before I knew my partner, and she literally messaged me about an hour before. An hour before we were going to go on a date, and she said, I can't make it. 2 hours later, I met my dream woman. If she didn't ring me or message me to say I couldn't do it, I would never have met her. You got to trust in the universe. You got to trust in yourself. You got to trust that maybe we can't connect the dots moving forward, but when we're forward, I can connect the dots looking back. And I can completely connect those dots. So I want you to literally write in the group. I want you to film a video in the group straight after this video. And I want you to literally go on a rant. What do I mean? I want you to go on a rant of how important it is and how much. And I want you to say it with conviction, get the video, and just be super certain when you say it. Don't say, I'm going to live like it's already happened. I want you to literally say, I'm going to trust the universe. I'm literally going to trust the universe, and I'm going to live like the person that's deserving of those goals. I want you to really stretch yourself with this exercise. Because a lot of you are putting videos in the group, which is awesome. You're stepping out of your comfort zone. And to be honest, after this whole program's done, I want you to be posting on your page. I want you to be posting videos of value out to other people. Like, I want you to do that. That was one of my main goals, because so many people are scared behind getting behind the camera, but I want you to shine your light, because we're all leaders in this group. And when you shine your light, you let other people, you allow them to shine their own light as well, which is amazing. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to stretch yourself. There's no judgment in this group. Stretch yourself with the most amount of certainty when you say how important it is and the commitment that I'm saying to all of you guys, I'm going to live like I've literally got it all. Literally, that's my new mantra every single day. I live my life like I already have everything I've ever desired. How would I speak? How would I walk? How would I breathe? And I live from that place, and I can tell you and promise you different things will start showing up into your life. Have a phenomenal day, and I'll talk to you on the next module.